அடுத்ததாக சேலம் சென்ட்ரல் சட்டக்கல்லூரியினுடைய தலைவரும் மூத்த வழக்கறிஞரும் தமிழ்நாடு பார் கல்லூரியுடைய துணைத் தலைவருமாக இருக்கிற சரவணன் ஐயா அவர்கள் இப்பொழுது சட்டம், விதிகள், பொருளாதார வளர்ச்சிக்கு பயன்படுகிற விதம் குறித்து உரையாற்றுவார்.
Vanakkam. Good evening to all. As mentioned by our Professor Muthuvel, myself Saravanan Dhanapalan, advocate by profession, mediator, co-chairman of Bar Council of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry, and I am heading the institution Salem Central Law College, Center for Mediation and Arbitration, and Central Learning Campus, CBSE Residential School at Erkat. You all know that it is a proven fact that every year this World Tamil Economic Conference is a real success. This is the 10th World Economic Conference. The man behind the conference is none other than Dr. V.R. Sampath, the founder chairman of World Tamil Economic Foundation. I would like to thank my dear beloved brother Dr. V.R. Sampath for having invited me as a speaker in this session in the theme Law, Rules and Regulations to establish business and international trade. The chairperson of this session is Honorable Mr. Justice T.N. Vallinayagam, former judge, High Court of Madras, and the speakers of this session, Dr. A. Tyagarajan, senior advocate, Mr. Navi Ravindran, and Mrs. Adi Lakshmi. I would like to briefly enlighten on human resource department and management, which plays a vital role in any business or organization. Before that, I would like to sum up with the special session which is chaired by Mr. Dr. J. Vishwanathan, Chancellor VIT, who had mentioned the difficulties which has been faced in finding out a place, buying a land and constructing a building, what are all the certificates to be acquired, the difficulties faced by each and every person in the state. The first session of the day the topic was Global Economic Situation, Opportunities and Challenge. That was chaired by Dr. Parani G. Periswamy. He has highlighted many things on that. The second session, Startups and Innovative Projects, the MSME, that was chaired by Mr. Ambassador of V. Mahalingam and Mr. D.P. Yadav, R.L. Narayanan. They are highlighted about the MSME and the startup, how to do that. And the session 3 was how to acquire the funds and financial assistance from various banks and other things. And this is about the law, rules and regulation to establish a business and international trade. As I said, that human resource department is the spinal cord of any organization. We could say the employees are the biggest asset in any organization. Wherever people are involved, we need a HR person to get organized. That is where you require a HR person. We can even call them as a people person. I would even mention that they play a vital role. First, planning. Process of analyzing your people needs presently as well as in the future. It may be like deciding your budget, salary, growth plans in the upcoming year, skills required to run the organization, that is the employees, respective role played by them, organization structure, reporting system, hierarchy. Then comes the recruitment and hiring. Before recruitment, we need to design the job description, posting of advertisement, screening of candidates called, interviewing them appropriately, hire the skilled employees and place them properly with giving a training. Employees recruited should be properly trained with all the protocols, custom of the organization, of government orders, norms and regulations of the government, new acts and legislations. The policies shall be redrafted and shall be updated to all the employees of the organization. developing and implementing policies that promote diversity and inclusivity in the workplace. Next comes the performance appraisal, rewards, promotion, compensation and benefits. HR has to be the manager with the performance assessment with periodical review under various criteria evaluation. It should be fair and effective based on the performance. Accordingly, the salary, compensation, benefits, bonus, that elevation to the next level of the position, health insurance and retirement plan shall be executed in a proper manner. Employee relations is the next one. HR shall be the liaison between the management and the employee. HR shall address the conflict arising in the organization, identifying the root cause and eliminate at the initial level itself. Managing conflicts shall create a positive environment in the workplace, actively working to identify and address any forms of bias or discrimination within the organization. HR shall be the counselor, problem solver, mediator, a spokesman, and a change agent in the organization. Finally, the training and development. Periodical training sessions shall be conducted to educate the employees about diversity, equality, and inclusion. Fostering a culture of respect and understanding, employees shall be trained with the latest technological requirements of the organization and legal requirements, ethical practices, their community, and they shall be socially responsible citizens. And I would like to mention the laws and acts which any organization should have in their mind and work on it. These are the list of acts and laws that every HR person or the organization should have in mind and work it out. Employee Provident Fund Act, Maternity Benefit Act, Worksman Compensation Act, Payment of Gratuity Act, Payment of Wages Act, Industrial Dispute Act, Factories and Establishment Act, Payment of Bonus Act, Employees State Insurance Act, Child Labor Regulation, GST, TDS, Taxation, Prevention of Sexual Harassment Act, Data Privacy, Mental Health and Disability Law, Labor Laws, Arbitration, the newly come up with the Mediation Act 2023, then the Immigration Law. Finally, the general traits of HR person shall be a good administrator with leadership qualities, communication skills, financial management, project management, decision making, impartiality. He should play the role of expert, team management, timeliness, and has to get the maximum output from the minimum resources. I would like to conclude by quoting the famous Tirukural, which would happily suit here. இதனை இதனால் இவன் முடிக்கும் என்றாய்ந்து அதனை அவன்கண் விடல். This man can accomplish this by these means. Let the leader leave with him the discharge of the duty. Tirukkural, we all know that he has not been educated with a MBA degree or neither from any top universities, but he has fit in all these things in 2 lines. He might have analyzed all these by his human relationship, and everything is a common sense and how we manage and tackle people. And thank you for the opportunity and patient hearing. மகிழ்ந்திரு மகிழ்வித்தர் என்று கூறி விடைபெறுகிறேன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
வாங்கடாச்சு.